Hey everyone, some recent reggae and Rolling Stones finds. Stick around and we'll dive in. Hey everyone, so I recently picked up a few albums, a little bit of reggae for the collection, as well as a couple of Rolling Stones albums. Sadly, a few of these pickups were tied to a liquidation sale of a local record store, so that was not an enjoyable dig. But I did manage to pick up a few things that I've been looking for, and I'll share those with you now. All right, first up is a album. I for some reason I must have missed this one a few years ago. Bob Marley put out the estate at least put out Bob Marley and the Wailers live at the Rainbow, June 4th, 1977. This is a 2 LP set, complete concert, capturing the end of the Exodus tour. Cool show. It's got a lot of classic tracks to that point. Obviously Exodus, No Woman, No Cry, Trenchtown Rock. So nice, a nice live show captured. I've got pretty much every Bob Marley album, whether it's on CD or vinyl. I've been collecting his music for a really long time. Haven't gone back and repurchased, all of his albums on vinyl that I've had on CD for 30 plus years, but try to, as things come out, I still try to pick them up, and we'll get them on vinyl when I do now. For whatever reason, this one just escaped my, knowledge. It got released. I didn't have any clue it was out there, and saw it recently and picked it up. It is an official Tough Gong Universal Music release. This isn't one of the many heavily bootlegged or gray market albums that get released by Bob Marley all the time. So this is definitely official, and I highly recommend it if you happen to see it. All right, another one out there is from another former member of the Wailers, Peter Tosh, live at My Father's Place, 1978. This is a Newberry Comics exclusive. It's on a clear with green. I don't know what you would call that. They call it green inside of clear vinyl. I've never seen something. I've seen a few weird mixes like that before, but I guess it's an interesting way of saying it. But no, this is a cool little mix of stuff capturing his first music from his first two albums. I guess that would be songs like African, Bush Doctor, Legalize It, and then of course the classic Get Up, Stand Up that he did originally with the Wailers and Bob Marley. A lot of people associate that song with Bob Marley, but it was a Peter Tosh pen song. So cool album. Big fan of Peter Tosh, even though I don't listen to him quite as much as Marley, but love his music nonetheless. All right, lastly, I did pick up 4 additional albums. So there is a chain of independent record stores in Wisconsin that I've shopped at for many, many years. And there's one about a half hour or so from my house that I go to periodically. Not a primary shop because it's a little bit out of the way for me. But sadly, in the past year, the founder of the chain died. He founded it in the mid-1950s. He had retired and basically had left the business to the managers to kind of handle for him on his behalf. But unfortunately, he had passed away in the past year. And from what it sounds like, the first location, not the first, one of the locations decided to have a liquidation sale. In talking to a few people, one person I know who shops there, and as well as talking to somebody there, it sounds like this is going to be the first of several liquidation sales, as they will eventually close the other locations, which include a couple in Milwaukee and a few others in northeast Wisconsin, including the original shop in Oshkosh, as well as ones in Green Bay and Appleton. Very, very sad to hear that, because I've spent many many hours digging at those stores and going to record store days up in Green Bay, and when I used to work near Appleton, Wisconsin, shopping in the store there as well. So sad to hear. I did go to the liquidation sale. They had everything already marked down 25% off. So I went. The other stores, there's been no official announcement. They're kind of operating business as usual, but the word is out that they're eventually going to close. So I did manage to pick up a few things. One is a record store day re-release of Metamorphosis from the Rolling Stones. I had been looking to pick this one up for a while. It wasn't one that I picked up when it first came out. It was a mid-1970s compilation, but it was still sealed, and they still had one in the bin. I don't know if it just they found it in the storeroom and never quite made it out, or what the deal was. But picked that one up, which was a nice find. Also from the Rolling Stones was the re-release of Beggar's Banquet. This is the anniversary edition that came with the remastered original album, A Sympathy for the Devil 12-inch with the original mono mix, and then it came with a bonus flexi disc. Hello, this is Mick Jagger. Have not had a chance to listen to this yet, but I've been just trying to fill out some Rolling Stone stuff in my collection. So at 25% off, this was a nice find. And then I did pick up 2 additional albums to kind of go back to the reggae theme. Peter Tosh's first album, Legalize It. Grab that. It is a single LP. And then the other one that I picked up was his second album, Equal Rights. And this is a music on vinyl repressing. And this actually has 2 LPs. It has the original album as well as a second LP of the dub mixes. So not numbered. Some of their albums do get numbered, but this is not numbered. Just on black wax. Nothing too fancy. Sometimes they do some cool color variations and whatnot. But this was a fun one to pick up. I was glad to find it, and again at 25% off, it was a good find. So unfortunate the circumstances to find those at, but happy to pick up a few things for the collection. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you've picked up anything recently. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back with more videos in the near future. Take care.